my channel, Nanna-M. Today's video is the second part of my autumn decorate with me, because the video would have been too long to do both the lounge and the kitchen, so this video is the kitchen. So I'm not going to waffle on, so grab yourself a cuppa, same as me, put your feet up and enjoy the video. Now then, I'll just tell you this before I go. I did do a few little tweaks after I'd finished the video, so I will stick those on at the end. It's only a little bit, so stay till the end and then you'll see those little tweaks. But also, if you did miss the video of the lounge refresh, I will link it in the description box below. So, see you soon. Enjoy. Right, everybody, I'm going to start on taking everything down from the kitchen, and then I've got a empty space and a clear areas to start decorating again. All right, so I'll put you on time lapse. Well, this is a new thing for me. I've never done this before, so I'm just trying it out. I haven't learnt yet how to put music on. I can put it on where it starts at the very beginning and lasts all the way through, but I don't want to do that, so I need to learn how I can just put it on in sections. So I'm just trying this voiceover for now. But I was just thinking how wonderful it would be if you could clean up as fast as this on a daily basis. Marvellous, wouldn't it? Anyway, I hope you enjoy watching, and I might do a little bit more voiceover further down the line in the video. So enjoy. I hope you've got your cuppa and your feet up. So I'm thinking I'm going to put this shelf back first, because really this is kind of like my non-cooking shelf, if you know what I mean. So I think I'm going to put this back up, which was there before, but I've just stuck 3 sunflowers in it. So I'm going to put that back up there, like that. Make sure we can see the sunflowers. And then I'm going to put my cookbooks up. Should I do it like that? Do it like that. A little bit of Nigella. And then I think I'm going to put sorry about that, my son called in for a cup of tea. So I've decided to change them from standing up to lying down, and I'm going to put, what am I going to put up there? So I've got another pumpkin. I think I'll put this pumpkin up here, like that, at that side. And I think I'll put my measuring spoons back up there like that. There. And I think I'll put a little mushroom there. And then, what else shall I put up there? I've decided I want something tall, so I'm going to put this bottle up here, like that. Now this lights up, so at night time, I'll light that up like that, see? But I've got my lights on at the moment, so pointless doing that. Right, so now, I always keep my salt and pepper on here and my eggs, so they're going to go back. At the end of the day, it's a working kitchen, isn't it? And we live here, so we've got to, it's got to be practical. So I'm going to put my eggs, I always put my eggs there. And my salt and pepper. So that's that. Then I'll move you over here to here, like that. And I'll bring all this food over because these are autumn colours anyway, these. So I'm going to use them as my decor because they have to stay out because all the cupboards are full. But it's fine, we can make that work. Definitely make that work. So because it's food, I think I'm going to use these shelves. Easier for me to reach. And then I'll put decor up there. That's what I'll do, I think. So I've got 3 of them, 6 of those. Right. Now that won't fit in that corner, but that will. So they're the right colours, so I'm going to have that there, one at that side, and one at that side. So that's those 3 together. That has to go there really because there's nowhere else that will fit. Sorry about that, my husband's drilling it in the garage. I'm really sorry about that noise. Then we've got this next, do you know what I do? I don't know whether anybody else does this or not, but I always cut the instructions off of how you need to cook things because I forget what's what, and I put it inside the jar like that. So that's a little tip. I think I'll put that there. And that there, like that. And then I've got 6 of these that look, can you see all labels inside? So I think I'll put one there, and I'll just do a group of 3 there. No, I won't. There's 4. So I'll do a group of 3 there. Change my mind. A group of 3 here. Like that, odd numbers. They say, don't they? I'll put that there. And then a group of 3 here. Like so. That one, that cork's not going in as far down as these 2. That coat lid, that's better. So can't see it, can you? I need to put these on here because they don't show up otherwise. I'm going to put that one there. And that one there. Like that. Right. I've got this. Bringing some orange in. Like that. And then I'm going to put this pumpkin up, but it's coming back down again so that I can do something with that because I'm not keen on its stalk. You can have that there. Candle. When it's lit, look, but I'll show it you lit when I've finished. This is going to be in a plant pot. When they dry, I'm just doing them in the garage, painting them. So that'll be there like that. And then I think oops. Let's get cozy. Do you think I should put some leaves on? Do you think that should go up there? I think perhaps this should go up here. They're not going to stay, but they'll group like that. Oh. Yes. Quite like that. I don't know if I need these. What do you think? Do I need them? No. I might put them somewhere else. These are in the dishwasher, so they'll be full up when they come out the dishwasher. So now I've got to have the things that we use, like I say. So this has to go back. This has to go back. And I have that there. And I have my oil and my vinegar. Like that. And I have pepper and Himalayan pink salt. There, like that. For when I'm cooking. And I have that for my spoon. I have the chopping board. I usually have my colander up there, so I'm going to put this sign up and then we'll see how much room is left. So, hanging that there. Let's get cosy. And my 3 baby sieves. They live there. And my colander lives on the other. Like that. So that is probably about as much as I can cope with because I can't stand too much. So let's turn you around now. Don't look through the window. There's a big cement mixer there because we're doing the front, aren't we? But I'll show you my windowsill. So I've cleaned that windowsill. So I've got this. I'm going to put that there. And then I have a little, well, it's not so little really, it's like a berry tree thing. That's real, this one. I don't know why we're bending it then, because it's real. And then, just there, in the middle, I've got my amber hand soap. Fairy liquid, well, washing up liquid, whichever. It's not always fairy. So they stand there like that, the amber glasses. I crocheted myself a dishcloth. I like doing this, pure cotton, but I won't use it. It has to stay like that. So that stays there. So now, ladies and gentlemen, all I've got to do is, oh, right, yes, wait a minute. Right, so I've got all this to clear off now and put away, and then I'll come back and show you the final. Oh, I've got tea towels to put out. Yeah, so I'll just finish off. So I'll put you on a time lapse and then you don't get bored. just some finishing touches now. So I think I'm going to go like that. Like that. And then like that. Like that. So that's that bit done. Now I'll turn you around again this way. I've got my pumpkin tea towels on my oven. I've got this basket of fruit from Temu. It's all false. Me and my husband always end up throwing fruit away, but yet I like the look of a bowl of fruit, so I just have 4 ones. Like that, see? Peach. Oranges. They look real, don't they? I don't know, so not real. So that's that, yes. In the windowsill, that's the building outside that needs finishing off, but we've so much to do. That's just going to be probably the last job we ever do. I've got my little berry tree thing. And my hand soap and my fairy soap, my dish thing, a little plant that's going to be in its little plant pot when I've finished it, painting it. And we've got these flowers. Look at that garden. I'll be taking you on that journey. That's next year now. We're doing the front this year and the back next year. So then I've got my little corner, and I kept all my bottles of, well, jars, whatever you want to call them, glass containers, because what they've got inside are autumn colours, so I thought, well, they can stay there. And then on the top shelf, I've just put that vase with some orange picks in from Temu. I've got my wicker pumpkin from Matalan, some more 4 apples, a candle, another little plant and a pumpkin. So that's that. They have to stay there because I cook with those all the time, so I couldn't move those. And then I've just got my breadboard. They have to live there because they just do. And then I've got that shelf up there. That pumpkin's lit up, but you can't see it, can you? Oh, I'll just turn that telly off. I'd nearly finished anyway, hadn't I? It was an advert. So I just press skip ads and the fire's come back on without the crackling because I've turned the volume down. But yeah, that's that. So, final sweep. This is where I decide to change things up a bit, because I didn't like the jars with the bottles with the food in. I didn't like it, so this is what I decided to do with it. So I think here I'm just, and this is night time. Now we're talking night time that I did this. So I think I'm just doing a sweep here, am I? Yeah. So I changed the shelves up, took the bottles off with the food in, and played around with it a bit, and then finally I kind of like decided that I would leave it like this. And I'm much happier with it. Just couldn't cope with the food the way it was. It just didn't look nice to me. So I put the pumpkin on that lights up. It's a battery pumpkin, that one. So I put that on there, and my little measuring cups. And then I decided to put this little hare. He's so cute. And he's like just sitting in some leaves and berries, guarding his grapes. My candle, pumpkin on the top, put a duck up there. I left the 3 bottles with the rice and pasta and that pasta one at the top because I do use that a lot, so I left them out. And I used the biggest measuring cup just to put that little plant in because I am, as you know, I think I've mentioned it before, I'm doing a DIY on 3 little plant pots, but they're not finished yet. I added this candle, and I replaced the white dish that the oil and vinegar sit on for a wooden Lazy Susan. And then at this side, I just added that little pumpkin, Mr. Fox. I changed out the green trailing plant for autumn leaves, and stuck a candle up, and I moved my books from the top of the shelf to the top of the air fryer. And I just think it looks much better. It looks more pleasing to me than it did before. So I'm quite happy with it now. And that's how I'm going to leave it now. I'm not going to mess with it anymore. Says she. We'll see. So I think shortly that I'm just taking this, that's it, sweeping round like that. And then I show you now what it looks like when the lights are off at night. So cosy. Really cosy. And then in a minute now, we go back to how I finished it during the day before I changed everything. Looks like. So when I'm cooking, I can talk to whoever's over there. I like it. And you probably wondered where my fridge is. Well, it's there. I do have one. That's a little toilet through that door. And then in here. So I hope you've enjoyed it. And I hope you'll take something from it. Maybe just put a little bit in your own lounge. Just all you have to do is just take a few things out and add a few orangey things in. Cracked it. Go and pick yourself some leaves up from outside. And that's it. So that's my lounge. So tonight I'll be sitting here like this with my PJs on YouTube. See you in a bit.